Hi, this is Diane Lovetobake. What we're going to bake today is basically the request that I've been getting. A lot of people have written to me that they want to use alternate oils and they want to use olive oil. So today we're going to make a cake with olive oil, and it will come out delicate, light, and delicious. Also, people have written to me that they can't eat eggs, or maybe they don't want to use eggs in their recipe. Well, this cake contains no eggs also. Yet again, remarkably, this chocolate cake will taste so light, so heavenly, you're going to make it again and again. So let's get started. In a large bowl, we're going to combine 3 cups of all-purpose flour. Now this particular recipe, you can actually use your hand mixer. You could use your stand, but the hand mixer works really great for this this cake. 2 cups of granulated sugar. That was 2 cups of that. And then you're going to put in 6 tablespoons of baking cocoa. This is the unsweetened cocoa. That was 6 tablespoons of unsweetened baking cocoa. You're also going to be putting in 2 teaspoons of baking soda. And you will be adding 1/2 of a teaspoon of salt. And then with your spoon or spatula, just combine all the dry ingredients and mix it together. Just so that you can tell everything is kind of combined well. So then you have all your dry ingredients in this one bowl. This cake is so easy to make. It's ridiculous. It's so easy. And here comes the olive oil that we talked about. You're going to be using 3/4 of a cup of extra virgin olive oil. And I know a lot of people have questions about whether to use regular or extra virgin. I am using the extra virgin olive oil today. So I'm going to put that in my dry ingredients. And then now I'm just going to start slowly mixing that into the dry on low. You're also going to be putting in 2 tablespoons of white vinegar. And I know that might also sound unusual for a cake, but it's really, you've got to give this recipe a try because it's really a good one. The next thing you're going to put in is a tablespoon of vanilla. So again, we put in 2 tablespoons of white vinegar and also 2 tablespoons of vanilla. And the last thing, of course, that we're going to add slowly is 2 cups of cold water. And you really just have to wait till it all combines together. You don't have to beat it for so many minutes, just till it's all mixed well. And that was 2 cups of cold water. And now I'm going to raise my speed to high. The batter is really coming together right now. Whoops. Now you can put various type of frostings on this particular cake. A cream cheese frosting really does taste well on this cake, and if you're looking for a recipe for that, I do have one on my channel. Another good one is dark chocolate frosting, or really any chocolate frosting that you prefer. And again, if you're looking for frostings and icings, I have several very easy frostings that would go great on this cake, and also cooked frostings. So it's really up to you, whatever you're looking for. I do have quite a few, so please check those out if you get a chance. All right, on high, we're just bringing it together, and that should probably only take you about a minute or two. I just want to get to that bottom of that bowl and work the sides of the bowl to get everything combined and smooth. You just want everything to look smooth. Okay. And now I'm just going to use my spatula to put the mixer aside. And this is what we have with the finished product. We have a nice cake batter, nice and smooth. Now, you can make a traditional 2-inch, 9-inch cake out of this. You can make cupcakes out of this recipe. I like to make these little mini cakes. It's just about right for one person, or you can cut it in half if you think it's too large for one person. And I generally get 11 out of them using this pan. But again, if you want to use your 9-inch round, you'll need 2 of them. You will want to lightly grease them. You don't have to put a lot of grease on them. And cupcakes, well, use your aligners or again, lightly grease. What I like to do is, you can buy the extra large papers. I don't have any today, so I'm just improvising, and yet these come out great. Just using a regular size liner, and what I do is I just stretch them out to form this pan, and they work nicely. The extra large ones are probably a little bit nicer to use, but again, just you can take a regular size one and just straighten it out, smooth it out, and then with your fingers let it conform to the well. Now, I like to put in, for these little, I call them little mini cakes, I put 3 ice cream scoops of batter in them. And again, I get 11 out of them. And I'm just going to fill this one to show you what it's going to look like. It's about 1/3 of the way on this pan, and you're going to bake it at 350 degrees. In this particular pan, they can take me anywhere from 25 to 30 minutes. If you're doing cupcakes or the 2 9-inch, count on at least 25 to 30 minutes. So do check them, because as we do know, all ovens set up so differently. I have one to show you that's already been baked, and this is how they're going to come out, where they look as they're not frosted. You're going to have a nice shiny color to them. They're beautifully brown on the bottom. I took the paper off to show you, and I'm going to cut this one in half so that I'm hoping that you will be able to see how delicate and light the texture is, and this beautiful robust color of chocolate, reddish brown, coming from that baking cocoa. And then I have a little one to show you that I frosted with dark chocolate, and this is how it came out. And then you can just put colored jimmies on top, or sliced almonds, or any type of nut if you prefer to garnish it with. And then I just took a star tip for my icing, and then I just sprinkled my jimmies on top. So there you have it. You've got a chocolate olive oil cake. You also have a cake made with no eggs. I hope you like this recipe. If you do, leave a comment. I'd like to hear from you. As always, thanks for watching, and please subscribe.